Hey gang, it's Nate again. This second video I'm going to call Rules of the Road, and this gives you a little bit more direction on how to be successful in the course. So the previous video was all about how to navigate this course. This one's about how to be successful in the course. So know this, as I said before, all the grading in this course is based on written assessments. Those written assessments are in discussion board. In the discussion board, when you start looking at the assignments, you'll see some of the questions are watch this video and respond, whereas another question might be do some outside research to answer this question, with a minimum of 2 sources for a C grade. So anytime I say a minimum of 2 sources, that means the number of outside research sources that you need to include in your answer for a C grade on that answer. If you want to do better than a C grade on that answer, and I'm assuming most of you do, then you would need to go beyond the minimum number of sources that are requested in that question. Well, how many more do I need to do, Mr. Scharff? Which is an obvious question to ask. And I would say if it asks for 2 minimum and you want an A, then you probably need to do 5. If you did 4, the minimum was 2, and you did 3 or 4, then 3 or 4 would probably get you a B. And if you went beyond that, well, we're getting into the A grade category, above and beyond, that'd probably be 5 plus. So that gives you some direction on how much research you need to do for questions that do ask for research. Don't despair. Not every question on every assignment requires research. Usually there's maybe 1 or 2 questions that ask for some outside research, sometimes none. So know that about the research piece when those questions do show up on an assignment. Secondly, as far as submitting work, because this is an online course and I'm reading a lot of stuff, I need you to make sure that when you submit your assignments, so you're going to go on discussion board and you're going to attach your assignment response. Make sure, please, that those attachments are always a PDF, portable document format, a PDF, and only a PDF. I know we're kind of typing these things quickly. Maybe you're on Microsoft Word and you finish and you attach your Word document thinking no big deal. Everybody's got Word. He should be able to pull it up and read it. But maybe you're on a Mac. Now we're getting into a problem zone. Here's why I require that all of your assignments are always, always, always submitted as PDFs. I can always open them up. It's that simple. When you submit it in something else, oftentimes I don't have that word processing software, or even if it's not a PDF, even if it's just a Word document, I have to go through some extra click steps and saving things and then opening them somewhere else to be able to access your document. And that slows me down. And there's a lot of you, and there's a lot of stuff to read. So I put in the assignments, and please note this, that all of your assignments that you submit on Blackboard in the discussion board assignment that you're working on, and you always submit them as PDFs. Whatever software you're using, Google Docs, Microsoft Word, they all give you the ability to save as, and you select that PDF document. That gives basically a picture of your exact document as it's formatted. If you don't submit a PDF format, I'm going to deduct some points on your assignment. Not to be persnickety or tough, it's in the instructions and it really slows things down. And frankly, oftentimes I can't open your assignment. I can't open your assignment when you're on these weird platforms, and that creates a lot of problems for me and you chasing things down. And now we're kind of in the weeds. So help me out with that, please. That's a requirement. Submit work as PDFs. Secondly, all your work needs to be submitted in the Blackboard course directly. So maybe you're out and about and you pulled the questions up somewhere else, and then you're working on the beach or somewhere and you can't get Blackboard to open. So you email me your response. That is not okay. I know I sound anal with all of this, but I've just been doing this for a long time and I'm trying to make it smooth for all of us. So I don't take email assignments unless you and I have some communication prior to the due date on that assignment. I don't take email assignments because I do all of my grading in Blackboard on the My Grade section. And I grade what I receive in Blackboard. If I don't receive it, you get a 0. And then I don't always catch your emails. So I'm on email, I'm checking it, but I'm not just because you emailed it doesn't necessarily mean I saw it or received it. Or if you got a weird email, I can't recognize who you are. Sometimes your name's not on the assignment. I got to try to find you. And once again, we're back in the weeds, getting frustrated, trying to chase down the student and match it up with the assignment. So all your work needs to be submitted on Blackboard. And if we don't have a communication prior to a due date about you submitting an assignment on email, and you just shoot it to me on email, that assignment is not received. So please note that, and let's work together to make sure we can all be successful. I think that's the 2 big pieces on the rules of the road. Email is the best way to reach me. Give me 24 hours to respond. And please work ahead of schedules, and then you won't have any drama on that. So, okay, that's it. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Bye.